So we talked about this a little bit before the podcast the other day, and because I mentioned to you what is the theme of my podcast, Just Lead It with a Heart, which is basically bringing in entrepreneurs who also have a cause attached to your business. And you mentioned something beautiful about your business. So tell us about what cause you're passionate about and how you're involved with making an impact.
I mean, hikers obviously care about nature, so
Mm-hmm.
it was an obvious step to
Mm-hmm.
plant trees, and that's basically what we want to do. So for every pair of Silverlight socks sold, I'm donating after like the year's over. For every pair sold, I'm donating like to plant a tree for every pair.
Beautiful.
And yeah, that's basically, and in general as a brand, I'm trying to move to be like more sustainable. So
Mm-hmm.
for example, what we did is replacing the polyester with recycled polyester.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like we're always looking to replace materials and make them more sustainable. Yeah, source like more sustainable materials.
Okay, and where do you know in which countries have you been building those trees, or it's all over the world so far?
It's in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them in Africa and Asia.
Okay, and how many trees have you planted so far?
So like last year we sold 5,700 pairs, and that's how many trees we planted.
That's
And
beautiful.
hopefully this year we should easily double that, potentially triple.
Wonderful. Okay, that's amazing. Um, what is the biggest? What is the biggest? When you plant a tree, how does that make you feel? I mean, what I'm trying to say is basically what is the impact you want to have with this basically.
Well, I mean, planting tree has a lot of benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Not just like for the environment, but also like basically what I'm partnering with this company, and what they're doing is like they're hiring local villagers to plant those trees. So they also like
Beautiful.
provide jobs to them, um, basically, and they still have to eventually, like, I mean, you don't just plant them, right? You have to care for them and make sure they grow up and become big trees. So eventually you have like, you have people to go back and check what's the progress and status, even after you planted them. So you still have to people who take care of them long term. Um,
That's that's beautiful.
yeah,
One thing.
and so like it provides jobs for the villagers, and of course it provides many benefits for the environment, just like generally improving the ecosystem, providing like for animals and insects and everything, providing like an environment for them to live in. And also, of course, you have like the aspect of like CO2 savings, and um, yeah, like it's a way to like do something in terms of like climate action. And
Hmm. That's amazing. One thing that I would recommend. I'm also in the process of developing that for my own business as well. My own brand is whenever, for example, the people that are, for example, for you, it's planting trees. When they plant a tree, maybe you could get them to take a pictures of the trees they plant as well as a picture of the people that are actually planting them, and attach maybe make like a postcard or a small little booklet or pamphlet, and include that inside your packaging, so when the people actually buy your product, they see that. That's going to really strengthen your branding and the story around that, and people will really love that. Are you implementing that currently or not yet?
I mean, we have like a section on the website about it,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit about like who we work with, and some of the benefits that tree planting provides.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, like once you're like on a much larger level, for example, you could have your own like planting site in a
Sure.
certain place, and um, yeah, you would get like updates about the progress and so on. Um, but you probably have to plant quite a few more trees than we currently can do as a small brand. But it might be something in the future that have a dedicated planting site, and then you could have these kind of things.
So, what numbers do you think you need to reach in order to have your own plantation area, roughly speaking?
Probably like 100,000 or something.
Okay, so maybe within, what's your goal? Within how long do you expect to reach that? 2 years, 3 years?
Well, I mean, this year I expect maybe to sell somewhere between like 10 and 20,000 pairs.
Mm-hmm.
So if things go well, you can like double every year or so. So it might take a couple more years. I think it would be possible to maybe reach it in 5 years if things go well and grow.
How important is it in 2021 and beyond to have a cause attached to your business?
Um, I don't think it's like a requirement to succeed. But on the other hand, I think it's just the right thing to do. So I mean, for me, it's just like I want to build a business that's sustainable and eventually, maybe get certified as like a B Corp or something like that. So that's my longer term plan.
Mhm.
Um, Especially like if you want to build like a company in the long term that is not only about profit, but basically, um, you know, being like adding a lot of value to all the stakeholders, like not just
Mhm.
like obviously your customer, you want to have a great product, but you also want to have like a low impact on the environment. You want to
Mhm.
have like employees that are happy to work there, and so on with everyone that is involved. Basically, um, you want to create value for everyone, not just like make a profit.
Absolutely. Spoken like a true leader with a heart. So, Ralph, thank you for being on the show. You've been amazing catching up with you. And also, you're definitely an amazing leader with a heart. So, with that, I salute you and I wish you a great evening. Thank you. And we'll catch you later. Take care, brother.
Thanks, yeah, thanks for having me, and goodbye.
Take care.